Hey, how's it going? Are you having a good day? I actually had a really good day, except for how football went earlier today. So I have a friend, Greg, who is a Saints fan. So today I was a Saints fan on his behalf, and it didn't end so well for them. But I'm not going to let that define my day. Although, it was disappointing. I will say that. I'm Lori Seitz. I work with business people, business professionals who want to feel more comfortable, confident, and courageous when they go to networking events. And the reason they go to networking events is to be able to find clients. So we'll get into that a little bit more. But first, I wanted to let you know that there is actually a book called How to Feel More Comfortable. Well, How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events. And you can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. Okay, today we are talking about what is the definition of networking? Because a lot of people say that they hate networking or they're not good at networking. But when you start talking to them about what their definition of networking actually is, it's not exactly correct. And that is exactly why they say they don't like it, because they're misunderstanding what networking actually is. So let's get into what the definition of networking is. It's really about building and maintaining connections. There is not a whole lot about networking that has to do with selling or pitching people that you don't know. It is not about going to an event or a conference, an after hours, a luncheon, anything like that, and walking around and telling everybody what you do and why they should buy from you. That's not networking. That's kind of almost like advertising, in-person advertising. Like you might as well wear a billboard and maybe a cow suit or something. I don't know, but that is not networking. Networking is about, like I said, building and maintaining relationships. So when you go to events, conferences, and after hours and luncheons and breakfasts and things like that, the networking part is about introducing yourself, getting to know people. It's the foundation of a relationship. And then you build on that foundation. And then maybe those people become clients, and maybe they send you referrals who become clients. But it is not about handing out business cards and selling to everybody in the room. And that's why I think a lot of people feel uncomfortable with networking, because that's what they think it is. And that's not who they are or what they like doing. And I totally get that, because I would feel really uncomfortable doing that too. But like I said, that's not actually what networking is. Before I get into my next point, the book is called How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events. And you can find it at zenrabbitbook.com. Okay, so there are a couple of different forms of networking. Well, there's lots of different forms, but in our world, essentially it can be divided into online networking, offline networking. So online networking is what you do through social media, for example, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever you are, whatever social platforms you are on, that's online networking. And you can build amazing relationships on there, or you could just be connected to people and not really build relationships at all. And online networking is really appealing, especially to quiet people, because you can do it from the comfort of your own desk, behind your own desk. You don't have to be face to face with people. But here's the thing. Humans are still wired to connect interpersonally. We have not evolved so far as to not need face-to-face conversation, communication, connection. So it is still really important to build in-person relationships. I was at a group, it's called Brunch Babes, and we meet every month for brunch. And so I was at my Brunch Babes breakfast this morning, and it's so interesting because that is a form of networking. You wouldn't necessarily consider it because it's a social gathering. We're not there necessarily to make business connections, but there was a woman sitting at my table and we were talking about what do you do? What's your business? And she invited me to an actual business networking thing that she's a member of. It's an organization that she's a member of, and she invited me to come as a guest I think it's next week. So we'll see. Maybe that'll work out, and maybe it won't. I gave her my card. I didn't take hers. Sometimes I'm a little evil like that, and I purposefully don't collect the other person's contact information because I want to see if they are going to be proactive and if they're going to follow up on collecting the information. If she's going to get in touch with me actually and let me know the details of coming to this event. So we'll see. Hopefully she does. If she doesn't, I have another story for another day, I guess. And another cool thing that happened at this brunch was that I found out another one of these women was a member of an organization that I used to be a member of, a different chapter, but she was a member of this business organization, the Execs Association. And I just found that so interesting. We've actually been talking several months at these brunches and it never came up. So this is why it's so important that once you do start going to networking events, that you go back to the same ones if it's a good fit, if it feels like it's a comfortable thing, because you really just never know from one visit again, it's building the basis of a relationship, but it's the continued communication and connection where you really get to build the relationship and get to know people on a more personal level. And that's when business starts getting exchanged. Okay, once again, the book, How to Feel Comfortable, Confident, and Courageous at Networking Events, is at www.zenrabbitbook.com. What else did I want to share with you today? I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully you, like I said, had a great day. Your weekend went well, and you are looking forward to an amazing week ahead. Take care. I will see you next time. Bye.